Have you ever noticed that your feet didn't bother you much when you were younger, but sometime after 50 or 60, things quietly started to change? Think back to your 30s or 40s for a moment. You could spend an entire day on your feet, walking, standing, running errands, wearing shoes that weren't very comfortable, maybe even standing for hours on hard floors at work. And by the next morning, you were completely fine. No tingling, no strange sensations, no discomfort. Your feet simply recovered like nothing had happened, but now something feels different. Maybe you've started noticing a light tingling that comes and goes, like a faint electric current under the skin, a strange sensitivity you can't quite explain. Maybe your feet feel warmer than the rest of your body at night, almost like they're holding heat under the blankets. Or maybe it's not exactly pain, just an uncomfortable awareness that wasn't there before. You sit on the edge of the bed, you rub the soles of your feet, you move your legs around, trying to get comfortable, and at some point the same thought crosses your mind. Why now? Why is this happening all of a sudden? If that sounds familiar, I want you to slow down for a second and take a deep breath, because you're not imagining things, and you're definitely not alone. And most importantly, this isn't something you simply have to accept as just getting older. There's a real biological reason behind these changes. And once you understand what's happening, everything starts to make a lot more sense. Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Brooks. And one of the most common questions I hear from adults over 50 and 60 is exactly this. Doctor, why do my feet feel worse now than they ever did before? To understand that, we have to look a little deeper under the surface. Your nerves are not just wires sending signals to your brain, they're living tissue. Active cells. They need oxygen. They need nutrients. They need healthy circulation every single day just to function normally. Think of each nerve like a high-tech fiber optic cable. These cables are wrapped in a protective coating called the myelin sheath. When you're younger, that coating is thick and strong. It insulates the electrical signals perfectly. In your youth, your body is incredibly efficient at repair. Circulation is strong. Blood flow is fast. Cells recover quickly. If you stress your feet during the day, your body quietly fixes that protective coating while you sleep. It's like having a world-class built-in repair crew working overnight, every night, for free. But as we move into our 50s and 60s, something very natural happens. Not a disease, not a failure, just biology. Circulation becomes a little slower. Nutrient delivery isn't quite as efficient. The repair crew doesn't show up as often, or they don't have the supplies they need. And those tiny nerves in your feet, the ones furthest from your heart, at the very end of the line, don't bounce back as easily as they used to. Because they're so far away from the center of your body, they're often the first place you feel these changes. The insulation starts to wear thin and the wires begin to spark. That's the tingling you feel. Now here's something most people never think about. Your feet have carried you for decades. Think about that. Decades, millions of steps. Your full body weight, hard floors, tight shoes, long days, constant pressure, every single day of your life. That creates something we call cumulative stress. Not one big injury, not one dramatic moment, just tiny stress, repeated thousands and thousands of times. It's like the tires on a car. At first, they look perfect. Then, slowly over the years, the tread gets thinner. Nothing sudden, nothing obvious. Just gradual wear. Your nerves experience the same thing. And when recovery slows down with age, those small daily stresses start to matter more. Sensations you never even noticed 20 years ago suddenly feel louder, stronger, more irritating. It's almost like your nervous system becomes more sensitive. Like the volume knob on a radio has been turned up to the max, and all you hear is static. Now here's the part that confuses a lot of people. During the day, your feet might feel mostly fine. But at night, everything seems worse. More heat, more tingling, more awareness. Why? Because during the day, your brain is busy. You're moving, talking, watching TV, cooking, driving. Your brain filters out small signals from your body. It ignores background noise. But when you lie down at night and everything gets quiet, no distractions, no movement, no noise, your brain suddenly starts paying attention to every tiny signal coming from your body. And those slightly sensitive nerves feel much louder. On top of that, circulation naturally slows when you're lying still for long periods. The repair crew has even less oxygen to work with. And that's when the burning or restless sensations tend to show up the most. It's a perfect storm of biological timing. But here's the encouraging part. This doesn't mean discomfort is inevitable. It doesn't mean you're stuck with this forever. It simply means your body now benefits more from intentional care. Small daily habits can make a surprisingly big difference. Gentle movement during the day helps pump fresh blood down into your feet. Even a slow 10-minute walk improves circulation. Light stretching keeps the muscles in your calves from tightening and compressing the nerves. And wearing soft, cushioned footwear at home protects your feet from constant impact on hard floors. But there's another layer many people overlook. Because nerves aren't only affected from the outside, they're supported from the inside too. Your nerves depend on proper nutrients and healthy blood flow every single day to maintain that protective coating I mentioned. Think of it like a garden. You can protect the plants from wind and stress. But if the soil doesn't have nutrients, the plants stay weak and the leaves start to wither. Your nerves are the same way. As we age, they often need more targeted internal support to stay calm and resilient. They need the raw materials to rebuild that insulation. That's why many of my patients choose to add a simple daily nerve support formula to their routine. Nothing complicated, just capsules. No mixing, no difficult steps. The goal isn't to mask discomfort with a temporary Band-Aid. It's to nourish the nerves consistently so they're less reactive over time. It's about giving the repair crew the high-quality materials they've been missing. And when nerves feel supported from the inside, they tend to feel calmer, especially at night. I actually recorded a short presentation explaining exactly how this internal support works, which nutrients are the most critical for people over 60, and why so many adults prefer this method because it's simple and easy to stay consistent with. You can find the link to that presentation right below this video in the description and the pinned comment. Since we've just verified the channel, the link should be clickable and blue for most of you now. If for some reason it isn't, you can simply copy and paste it into your browser. Watch it whenever you have a quiet moment today. It might completely change how you look at your foot comfort and your quality of sleep. And remember this, changes in your feet after 50 or 60 are common, but accepting discomfort as your new normal is optional. Small daily care adds up, consistency matters, and when you support your nerves the right way, your nights can feel a lot calmer. Take care of your feet, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.